Hi guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of my Disney drop strategy. Unfortunately, my first one wasn't very accurate. If you recall, I had thought that both of the drops, well, the main drop, the common drop, Homer Simpson would go out and then be under list. And that didn't happen at all. So we have some new information that I'll include in this one. And obviously we know what happened with that drop. So let's try to figure it all out. All right, so the two drops that we know about are today's drop, which is Elsa and the magician's hat, Mickey Mouse's hat, and then tomorrow we have Wally and the pizza truck. So let's talk a little bit about what happened yesterday, and then how can we use that information for today. So yesterday, I think two things happened that I just didn't, once again, we don't know everything. Number one is the drop was very, very rough. People got locked out and all kinds of things. So I would say, just looking at Twitter and other things, if you can do that, that as many as like 50% of the people seemed really frustrated. I think people always end up getting frustrated, but there was such a large amount of people that couldn't get in to buy the collectible, and then people bought multiples, and what did that do to the market? I don't know. So some goofy stuff might have happened there, but in the end, it's all gonna probably wash out as people buy or sell collectibles over the next couple months. The price for Homer is around $180 to $190 gems, I should say. And the skateboard is around $300. So what does that tell us about today's drop? Well, if it just mimics that, then Elsa, who I think is a, Disney princess, she's the first Disney princess, I think is more popular, although I could be wrong, than potentially Homer Simpson and the skateboard. And the hat, I think, is going to be more popular than the skateboard. So the demand will be crazy today. Hopefully they fix their servers so the drop goes better. I still think there's going to be problems. What is the price? Well, now, it's difficult to know. Double? I think it's possible. As some of the people who commented below said, trying to look at old mint numbers for Disney probably was a mistake. And they were probably right. I thought I'd use some of that historical data to tell us what was going to happen, but it didn't. Now there is another channel that I like, Foster Hilt. He's a really good speaker. I'll link his channel below, and he has a lot of great things to say, and often can talk directly to different members of the Veve team. Let me just show you what he said right here.
I spoke with Dan Carruthers, and he advised me that they had almost 100,000 people actively online attempting to secure the drops. Now, whether or not this number even accounts all of the people that were locked out, I have absolutely no idea, because if you were locked out, it likely wouldn't register your account on the server. So they had 100,000 accounts going for less than 20,000 collectibles. And when I spoke with Dan, I said, 100,000, what does that mean to you guys? And he told me that is the largest number of participants that they have ever had online concurrently participating in a drop at the same time. And he said the number that would normally be online for a collectible drop is about half of what that number is.
So one of the interesting things that he said there is that it was double the amount of people that they have ever seen on the system. And so if I wanted to try to make an excuse for my poor accuracy from my last video, I would say that I did say in that video it was thinking about the amount of people that we had in the system currently. I just didn't anticipate, or maybe I should have anticipated, and this is what we want as Veve supporters and as people who are interested as we watch the explosive growth of this market. Double this type of exponential growth is really what we want, to go from 50 to 60 to 100,000 users, and maybe even more. Like he mentioned, a lot of people got locked out. So could there have been 200,000 people going for these drops? Wow, incredible, incredible. So I think we can only look at the previous drop. I'll continue to drop these videos. Tomorrow we have Wally and the pizza truck. Wally's at 10,333. Once again, that's 2,000 less than Elsa. And the pizza truck is at the 6,333 number, which is the same as the other rares, sort of the hat and whatnot. So the pizza truck is probably going to go for, on the market, it's probably going to go for, maybe much like the skateboard, I would guess, because it's not the magician's hat. I think it's, we're guessing on a lot of things here. So maybe that's going to go for 300, like the skateboard. And then I think Wally is very popular, very popular. But if he would mimic Homer, maybe 250, 300, because there's 2,000 less. And now you get into this, like I mentioned in one of my videos with these whales. Once you get a really big fanatic who grabs one of these collectibles, especially on the drop, they may not let it go. And that's where we get this crazy scarcity, and that's where we see some of the numbers really, really climb. And as we know with these Disney collectibles, there are some people that are really, really, really big fans, and they're not going to let theirs go. So this is really exciting for the platform. It's exciting for the market. I'll keep watching the numbers and let you know. Thanks for watching.